This PATisDOPE, and I'm here with
Betty Brown.
we about to do a real interview. See, he started it off like he didn't want to. We about to get the real, you know what I'm saying? Alright.
If I could. Free breaks, I'm putting on my whole hood. No more rich, we blow that good. Old school Chevy, we grip that wood. Tryna figure out with this hoe gon' poke it out. I'ma fuck her if I could. If I could. Got 100 bills for a touchdown right now in the hood. If I could. On the thin scale, jumping up the scale right now, we good. If I could. So much no need a mind clear wrong when you're backing up that block. Smoking on dope with my nigga Gino, Detroit and Chicago. If I could.
Come on. Let's talk about that. We in DC. And I heard you say something about Gleesh.
Young Gleesh, I love Young Gleesh. He put me up on Young Gleesh. Baltimore nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I met him. Actually, he was at Foods Go Day Out in New York. I got to hang out with him. He's a cool guy. I like him. I like Young Gleesh. I like Fat Trail too. He the homie.
And you, when I came in here, you listened to that Chicago rap.
I love that GB shit.
Why? Why do niggas like Chicago rap? And I see you had the SD feature.
They're the homies. They come every time I'm in Chicago. I fuck with them. They came out. SD came out. We shot that bit in Detroit. He came to the hood. He came to my block. That was where the house we shot in. That was where I was born and raised. You know, I shot mad videos there too though. But I like it because me, I feel like I'm like the ultimate hip hop head, and to me, hip hop is an expression of yourself. And at the end of the day, it's all about bringing social awareness to your neighborhood. If you ain't, like Dizzy Rascal told me a long time ago, if you ain't rapping about your hood, then you ain't rapping about nothing. And they rapping about what's going on their block. You know, you can make your little one block be a world, and that's what they did.
Let's talk like you said. Let's talk emotions. Like, whoa, I mean, what's up?
What you mean?
Girls.
What about girls?
Stress.
Stress?
You know.
The thing is with me right now, I'm in the stage right now where I've been working for so long, and I've been working, and I want to continue to work because I have a lot of people, you know, it's a lot of people that's rappers, and they don't probably have as many shows as I do, so I'm a blessed artist to not be like, you know, it's probably a lot of, it's people on major labels that don't play nothing but nightclubs, you know? And I'm playing Coachella, you know? To me, that's a strike, like, you know?
Most definitely. So, like, is Benny Brown crazy?
Am I crazy?
Yeah, like we know. I'm talking about it like this. Like we said, they come up to you. They some people might try to play you. You know, they're just trying to get the world star. They're just trying to get all the views. But like, who are you for real? You know, if you could tell me who you are in a sentence, you know.
I'm goofy, man. I'm really goofy.
But you would smack the shit out of somebody if you feel disrespected.
Like at this point, I'll pay one of my homies to do it. I'm really gonna get no lawsuit. That's cheaper to just pay one of my homies to beat you up.
Oh, you sound like you did it before, though. you sound like you went through a situation where
it's just cheaper to do that than to pay a lawsuit, right?
I don't know.
They ain't gonna sue your homie, but they gonna sue you. So I wouldn't.
So that's your shooter.
I wouldn't say that.
You wanna say that?
Nah, shooting is such a strong word.
All right, let's go to the Foods Go situation. What's up with that?
I love them. That's my family. I'm happy where I'm at. That's where I chose to go, and I've made. I actually feel like I made the best decision I possibly could have made.
Over Def Jam, over.
All those people have. All those other people have is more money, but they're not cooler.
Well, elaborate on that. Like, well, what do you mean? More money? Is it money?
Because at the end of the day, when you sign to a major label, you have a budget to make an album. You get studio time that's paid for. Me signed to an indie, you have to do a lot of things yourself. I pay for a lot of my own studio time. I make these albums myself, and I just turn it into my label. But it's not to, as a record company, it wouldn't do that. They paying for the studio time, so they gonna pick the songs they like. Your album you make is not the album you probably wanted to make. It's the album that they paid for.
Exactly.
With me, I just turned in a project. They might have some insights and want to change a few things, and if I agree with that, then we can do that. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times they're right about a lot of things. A-Track, he's been doing this shit for a long time, so like with the mixing of like, you know me, I like my shit to sound lo-fi. I like it to sound raw, you know? And he made it so that it bang in stadiums, you know?
So how many records have you sold? How is Old doing?
It did. I mean, I charted Billboard at the end of the day. I'm on an indie. You gotta think. I'm paying fucking. The album costs $2,500 to make.
$2,500 to make. You probably what? You're gonna hit 50K, 60K.
Yeah, one day.
The
album gonna sell 10 years later, so you know.
So what inspired the cover of Ode? I look at it and I'm like, yo. I mean, I see the Danny Brown, the child, hits the ground and the teeth. You know what I'm saying? I see all the creativity. So why I feel like the cover of Ode is a little chill. It wasn't what I expected.
Because the concept of me was that it was the way I sequenced the album with a side A and a side B. That was like an old format of a tape or like a vinyl. So it's to be, the way I looked at the album is to be like if somebody was digging 20 years later and they trying to make beats and then they see my album and the shit and they look at, that'd be something you might pick up and like, oh, let me see what he got on this. What's this about?
It all makes sense.
So that's what I figured that for. Somebody might sample that.
That's where the crops
later
came in.
Yeah, I looked at that like it was a vinyl that you pick up trying to make beats out of. So how would the cover you want to, some covers because I've been to that point where I was making beats and, I quit that shit, but I was vinyl digging and doing all that shit before I lived that lifestyle, so I understand that point, And it's fun, too, to go to a record shop and see some weird record and just hear some shit when you put it on, like, ooh, I'm buying this, and it was $5,
Yeah, most definitely.
That's how I feel about my album. Damn, I burnt my hair.
Oh, shit.
I smelt it when I did it. Like, damn.
I got a few more questions. My favorite Danny Brown song is Party All the Time.
Okay.
What inspired that? Who did the beat? Did you do the beat?
No,
who did the beat? Brandon Deshay from LA?
No, he's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Is he in LA?
He used to be in LA with our Future doing everything.
Oh, okay, somebody else.
Yeah, but he from, no, you talking about the right guy, he's been in LA.
Okay.
He's from Chicago though, but I guess just being around girls that was living like that. That's all.
So they think so you're nasty. You're nasty when it comes to girls.
I wouldn't, yeah.
So no, we're gonna get real. We're gonna get real. Is Danny Brown ever gonna put a ring on a female's finger?
Yeah, soon too.
Soon?
I'm through, man. I can't. I'm straight.
So you have someone?
I'm burnt out, man.
Explain being burnt out.
I just get tired of it.
So it's over 200, 300 girls already?
Man, I'm 32 years old. I probably had 200, 300 before I started rapping.
Any scared? Nothing scares you. Did anything ever scare you though? Just no. Give me
a female.
Give me a situation where you were scared that comes to your mind right now where you was like, God damn, like I'm about to stop fucking these bitches because this shit scared the fuck out of me. And
no, I wouldn't say scared because I've been through way more drastic life situations.
Oh yeah, because you're from Detroit.
Way before just meeting girls out there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I wouldn't say I'm ever scared of a female in that sense. I'm scared of me making the wrong decision. How about that?
What's that?
So I'm probably more scared of myself than I am of anybody else.
What's one quote unquote BITCH in the game right now in the industry that like you've always been drooling for, that you just never like really thought they would accept you, or just had the quote unquote balls to say follow me back on Twitter so we can chat?
I mean, ain't necessarily about that, but if it's just a bitch that I probably won't get at, it'd probably be like Lady Gaga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, and she just said she liked Chi-Town music too. But Lady Gaga is sexy and her ass seems to be fat, but I don't trust it.
I don't care. I don't care what you saying. I like what I like. I like what I like.
So what's next for Danny Brown, man? 32 years old. You definitely sold out shows, sold albums. Everybody knows you. I mean, I figure you can't even walk around in Detroit malls, place where everybody's gonna be screaming.
At home, I'm cool. It's when I'm other places when it's weird. At home, people
New York.
I'm Daniel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been around, so they know. It's the kids probably, But I guess what's next for me, man? Just continuing to be happy. I'm going to smoke.
You always been fly, but you always kind of like wear your clothes a little different. Like you don't give a fuck about them though. This shirt could be $1,000. You'll wear it like it's a nigga. Just you don't cherish them, do you? I bet you just throw them. You take them off. You just throw them somewhere. Like tonight you gonna throw them.
No, it's not. I don't really look at it like that. I just think of you know how it is when they be like a nigga that ain't never had shit.
But you 32 though, so
I've been had this shit.
Oh, you been had it.
So I really don't care like that. You know? Like a nigga might get some ball mine or some shit, he might treat it like gold,
Yeah, I know. I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
$10,094 for some Balmain jeans? You know, I'm taking.
I got something that costs 18.
Nah, I'm taking my ass serious. I'm going to Sears, Jason. You know what I mean? Shout out to Danny Brown, man. What else you want to say, man? Say something that you ain't.
I just want to say, Old is in stores. If you don't have it, it's you can listen to it for free somewhere. Spotify.
I don't know what.
Check it out. If you like it, go buy it.
I don't want to try to get them, but would you let Lady Gaga sit on your face?
I would have a baby with her. Can you imagine those jeans? Me and Lady Gaga made a baby. Do you know what that baby would do in life?
Oh, what it would do? I don't know. I don't know.
It'd be the illest baby ever.
Man, you need to go hard.
It'd be the most artistic baby you ever seen in your life.
Think about it. On y'all two on the red carpet.
I swear to God, me and Lady Gaga. But that's who I want though.
Man, shout out to you, man. I mean, I didn't think you were gonna say that, but I didn't think you would say yeah, fuck that. I didn't think you would say that, man. Shout out to Danny, man, DC.